What's up, y'all? It's FTKComputer. How are you guys doing? I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, if I sound different, it's because I'm actually coming to you from my bedroom and not from where I usually game with my headset. I'm actually talking in a mic now. So, yeah, that's clearing that up if I sound different. Anyway, so today I wanted to talk about CoreyKenshin's video calling out YouTube for their racism / favoritism, because YouTube is just on some BS. Honestly, they've been for quite some time, but I think a large YouTuber like Corey calling it out may actually get us to see some change. So, I mean, the first thing I want to do is definitely thank Corey for calling this stuff out and give him his flowers. It is incredibly difficult to navigate the gaming community on the internet as a black gamer, and if anyone is a beacon of hope or a person you want to see how they did it, he is definitely the person to follow. Squeaky clean record, hasn't really been in any trouble, anything crazy. He doesn't said anything crazy, but I really feel like CoreyKenshin is genuinely himself, and it's part of the reason why I think he's gone so far. And it's just really disheartening to hear that even at the top of the food chain, that he's facing some of the same issues that black creators are facing all over the platform. You know, you would think like at that level, like he would not face any of this stuff, but it's crazy that he is. And it's, you know, with his amount of success, and especially in the community that he's in, he could have not said anything. You know what I mean? He could have not said anything. He could have said, oh, if I start talking about this racism, it's going to cause me to lose fans. It's going to cause me to lose followers. Because it is very sensitive talking about racism in the gaming community. People don't want to hear it. And to be quite honest, black gamers do not want to talk about it. That's not what we're here for. We're here to game. Like, that's what our channels are about. We're not here to be activists. But the unfair treatment has gone on for so long. And a lot of people, when you speak out, you can become a target. Even if you look at the comment section of Corey's video, you'll see a lot of prominent black YouTubers talking about experiencing something very similar, or if not the exact same thing, where their videos were criticized and demonetized while their peers' videos were not, and were probably more pushed by the algorithm, when the videos had pretty much the same content. The only difference was that a black person's face was on it, and it was by a black YouTuber. And I think someone of Corey's level speaking out so definitively is going to change YouTube, and it's going to make it feel safer for other black YouTubers, you know, large and small, to speak out and probably be supported by each other, because a lot of times it can still, like I said before, it can make you a target. And something else I want to talk about that Corey brought up that genuinely makes my blood boil is YouTube's performance activism. Now, y'all know me. I love activism. I think activism is important, but it needs to be genuine. And I feel like with YouTube and them creating like programs like YouTube Black makes you think, okay, this company is trying to really support black creators. And while those programs have helped some black creators, I feel like it all goes out the window when you hear about things like this, because these problems have been going on for so long that the fact that they're not addressed and haven't been addressed is crazy. And like I said, I'm a small YouTuber. So as a small YouTuber, I'm like, okay, well, maybe my turn is coming, or like we're not really at the top of the priority list. But to hear huge YouTubers like Jackie Ina and CoreyKenshin talking about this stuff, like, come on. These people must be bringing in so much money for YouTube, and y'all aren't standing up for them. Y'all are playing games. Are these human review people that y'all are hiring? They're playing games, and it needs to stop. And as far as like moving his videos down off of the trending and stuff, that's despicable. Who would even have the power to do that, and why would they do that? The only thing I can guess is that people are seeing him as a black man and thinking, oh, his content is going to be explicit or it's going to be unfamily friendly, and we need to put a white gamer or an Asian gamer up there whose content is going to be better, without actually watching his content. That's like the only thing I can imagine. So when it comes to me, and this is more directed to my subscribers, yeah, I haven't been happy with YouTube in a long time. Obviously, the reason that I stopped making YouTube content was not as focused on YouTube as the previous topic, but my experiences with YouTube when it has come to that and the human reviews has been really bad. And I've talked about this before. A lot of the racism I face is from other gamers, but YouTube not supporting me as a black YouTuber makes it 10 times worse. And at the peak of when I was like consistently uploading every day and I was really like focused on being a YouTuber, I was probably one of the only black Overwatch YouTubers that existed. The only other one that I know that really focused on Overwatch content, and I've talked about this before, was Mr. Devious. And the harassment that I received for being one of the only black Overwatch YouTubers at the time was just vicious. And it wasn't even because I was making controversial content. Sure, my titles were a little bit clickbaity like everyone's was at the time. That was kind of the trend. But I mean, the vitriol that I would face just for being like, when people would be in my matches, like they would throw my matches and they would just call me all kinds of slurs. I'm just like, I'm just existing. I'm just playing this game. Like, I don't even understand where all this anger is coming from. And people simultaneously would spam dislikes on my videos as soon as they uploaded. So like in the first, 10 seconds, I'd have like 30 and 40 dislikes. My videos would get age restricted randomly. There would be ones that weren't even controversial at all, and I think it was because of how people were disliking it so much. As soon as the video uploaded, people were trying to fight with me whenever I had a difference of opinion. I mean, it was just really bad. And one thing I was getting frustrated about was that people would, whenever I would try to speak out about it, and trust me, it wouldn't be very often, people would be like, you're lying, you're just lying, you're just making it up. Almost like there's no racism in this gaming community, everyone faces toxicity, you're just crying wolf and blah blah blah. And so, I'm facing the racism and then I'm getting called a liar. It's really stressful. And so the way that I wanted to kind of counteract what was going on at the time was I made a video in which I compiled all of the racism that I faced, like the racist things that people were saying in my matches and that they were directing to me. But it was highly censored. It wasn't like I just completely showed everything, but I censored as much as I could. But I didn't expect the video to be monetized, obviously, because of the content, but the context in which I was showing the video in which I was receiving the racist abuse was incredibly clear. I wasn't saying, oh, look, this is funny, be racist to people. I was saying, hey, this is footage from my matches, from my games, in which I'm constantly receiving racial anti-black harassment. And it's a problem and it needs to stop. That was the context of the video. It was not for children. I age restricted it myself. And I put it up, a lot of people are like, oh my God, yeah, this is really bad. And then in like, I don't know, like a couple of hours, the video is taken down. Now, granted, I've seen people literally die on YouTube, okay? I've seen the worst of the worst things on YouTube. My video, while being a sensitive topic, the context was very clear, and the video was not meant for children. It was meant for adults, and it was meant to call out a very specific issue in the gaming community. And it was, not only was the video removed, I got a strike on my channel. So I appealed both of them. I appealed the video being removed and the strike. And what I put in the thing for the human review or whatever was like, the context of the video is that I'm a black gamer that's received a lot of racial harassment and it is a problem. That is the context of the video. yeah, nothing happened. It denied. They denied me. YouTube literally denied me and then said that it was because I was promoting extreme violence. So it's like I can face the violence, but I can't expose it and call it out, because then that's where the line gets drawn. Like, I was in fury, like I was so angry, and this was around the same time that I was getting those messages about join YouTube Black, YouTube supporting Black gamers. I was just furious. And then I also appealed the strike, and once again, nope, that strike is still on my channel, even though it was my first strike. It was a warning strike, but it's still there. It's still there for perpetuating extreme violence. Like, what? Who are you having doing these human reviews, especially the ones that are about sensitive things like this? Because how else am I supposed to feel when I've been on this platform for all this time? I've made sure to make videos that are not against the guidelines, and then all of a sudden, because I do a video with sensitive topic and let people know, hey, this is a video with sensitive topic, it's about racism, I get a strike on my channel. It's pretty sick. So yeah, I'm not really surprised that this is happening, but I am surprised that it's happening to someone like Corey. That's pretty crazy that it's happening. And so I really hope YouTube gets it together, but I hope they also go the extra mile to try to support Black YouTubers, especially Black gamers, because, you know, it's hard not to feel like we're just getting the short end of the stick a lot of the time. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't watched Corey's video, please go watch it. It's really good. A lot of other gamers, I think Jacksepticeye made a video about it as well. So go check out their videos. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys later. Peace.